that star-spangled banner.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some mid-season NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. As we approach the halfway mark, let's take a look at how everything in the East. They're fourth in the conference and looking to make a move the latter part of the season. And checking out Miami, a couple spots below.
And, you know, for the Heat, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Highsmith in at the power forward. And for Orlando, in the backcourt form, it'll be Suggs and Caldwell Pope. Then it's Wendell Carter. And it's De Silva in at the small forward position. Now, here's Suggs. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bitadze. And that one is stuffed right through.
The pick and roll is all about creating options. I like the decision there on the pass by Suggs.
Outside Butler. Going inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Hitting the afterburners to get the easy slam.
On offense, here are the Magic. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, I mean, it was such an unlikely outcome. And I don't think anybody saw that transpiring. That third quarter frenzy they put together, just incredible.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him.
Here's Suggs. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Here's Caldwell Pope. Rebound by the Heat.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Bounce pass Robinson. Butler from outside. Carter pulls it in. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And with the leaping ability that Caldwell Pope possesses, he knows when to bounce to the rack and throw it down.
Here's Hero. A 17-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And one of the big ways he came through was at the foul line. They couldn't contain him. He was equally effective at scoring baskets as well as getting to the line.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 3. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of drawing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Anthony Black's checked in for Orlando. The Heat also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. Pass to Adebayo. Now here's Butler. Off target with the jump hook. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. Carter with a screen on Hero. And then Carter with the jam.
Just a real solid understanding of how to exploit the defense. Carter Jr. impressive at positioning himself in these situations.
So the Heat, their last game, a win against Brooklyn.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
There's all kind of talk in the game today about stretching the floor, because when you do that, everything else just becomes a little easier.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his... He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
That one is off. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Tyler Hero. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Hey guys, well, the Magic were one of last season's most improved teams, and with the addition this summer of Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, they've addressed an area of real need. A player who can space the floor, add to their already stout defense, and has championship pedigree. They're going to continue to rise in this league, guys.
Absolutely. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you.
Boy, Jalen Suggs just playing right through contact. I love his energy and aggressiveness there.
The Magic shooting their first free throw of the evening. Love's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. Now the free throw is good. Now leading by one.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising. An effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Here's Rozier. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Here's Black. He's covered by Hero. Back to Suggs. Over Rozier. And it's Suggs missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Suggs against Rozier. Now, here's Suggs. He had 16 points in the win against Boston.
Yeah, but I like how he defended as well. You know, he got a couple blocks in that game and just an all-around great effort.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Magic lead by 3. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
The Heat trail by 3. Black and Harris are the guard set. Mo Wagner out there with Isaac. And it's De Silva in at the small forward. That's who's out there for Orlando. It's a pick by Love. Hero kicks to Love. Outside Rozier. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Tell you what, Rozier is sneaky athletic now. He is no stranger to making plays above the rim. He's a heck of an athlete.
Here's Black. Still without a basket. Teardrop shot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And here's Miami. It's a three-point game. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Eric Spoelstra, the head coach of the Miami Heat, receiving a record 8-year, $120 million extension. Greg, that's some big dough.
Is it ever? And remains coaching for the only NBA franchise he's ever worked for. Already one of the most tenured head coaches in the association, and that figures to continue for a while.
And the first one drops.
And Hero, one of those guys in the league that can nail free throws with his eyes closed.
Robinson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Pass to De Silva. Now here is Harris. Rozier defending. Rozier against Harris. Shot clock at 6. Here's De Silva. Good. And Harris gets the assist. De Silva's got the lead up to 3 now for the Magic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Robinson passes to Hero. Love with the screen for Hero. The Heat need to get a shot off. Puts it up from 12. Orlando grabs the miss.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now, here's Wagner. No scoring in this one. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 5-point Magic lead.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth, physical basketball, guys.
Now Rozier. Pass to Love. Outside, Hero. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Jamal Mosley has called timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Adebayo is checked in for Miami. Butler comes in for Jaime Jaquez. Free throws, such an important part of the game. Here are the league leaders in that department. The 4th spot held by Jalen Suggs.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
And Suggs throws it down.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy also a terrific football player in high school.
The Heat trail by 7. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Suggs against Hero. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Here's Butler. He's got 10. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Now, Suggs, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Here's Wagner, and Adebayo sends it back.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And the Heat making a change here. Highsmith is checked in. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Adebayo with the ball. A 23-point game for him in the win against Brooklyn.
And his scoring's going to get most of the attention, but his rebounding also stood out. He did a lot of glass cleaning in that game.
Here is Carter following the basket by Bam Adebayo with the layup. The Heat trail by 9. And here is Hero. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game. Sinks the three-pointer.
I would not call Butler a laser, but he knows when he needs to keep the defense honest, and he'll take and make his share of those three-point shots.
Back to Suggs. That one falls, coming off Carter's feet. And it's 13 points for Jalen Suggs.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And so it's the Orlando Magic in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Kevin. How do you guys get back in this game after the first half?
Thanks, Josh. I mean, we're getting good ones. I don't know what it is. We had the day off. Just need to get our legs under us in the second half, come out, go on a big run like we usually do, and we'll be fine.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Orlando Magic.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
A look here now at the Magic. They've underperformed thus far, but they're still tremendous. Now comes the hard part. They've got to tinker with the team until they find that championship recipe.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Jalen Suggs.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
The Heat trail by 8. Well, the Magic last year, Clark earning the number 5 seed in the East. It was a giant step forward.
It certainly was. And I tell you what, they've got an impressive, very impressive young core. And this was the first time they made the playoffs since 2020. And now the minimum expectation is a playoff appearance. And I think they'll be able to deliver on that.
Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Highsmith in at the 4.
Suggs is a capable shooter now. He requires a little extra attention.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Shooting 2.
A free throw drops for Suggs. Clark, what do you think about the Orlando Magic? Winning 47 games last season. Their most in over a decade.
Boy, I love the core of this group in Orlando, Kevin. The development of their young guys, Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner, and the rest of those guys already starting to pay dividends. They could be a force for a while. These young guys are only going to get better.
Both good from the line that time.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scorers in this league.
Now here's Butler. 15 points in the game. Pass to Highsmith. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Plays it up and banks it in.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Orlando leading by 6. Here's De Silva. Back to Suggs. Bangs home the trifecta. Suggs has got 18 points in the game.
And as we see Suggs develop his game, you'll see more of this. Jalen with the ability to operate off ball.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. But driving, Jimmy Butler. Hero passes to Robinson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Such a wide open look. 18 points for him.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Terry Rozier.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now off the inbound, Bitadze with the bucket. Bitadze's got 6 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing here by 8. Adebayo with a screen for Butler. Driving the lane. It's Adebayo, top of the key. Clock at 6. Hero from long range. Carter pulls it in.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now Suggs after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Off target with his 3. The Heat trail by 8, and with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple. And I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
He certainly, DA, is a two-way threat. Orlando leading by 6. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Bitadze to the left wing. Carter outside. Caldwell Pope pushes to Carter. No good with the triple.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Butler kicks to Hero. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 4th rebound in this one. Magic have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And like a number of centers in today's NBA, Wendell Carter Jr. continues Clark to hone his three-point shooting.
Boy, I tell you what, Kevin, it's almost mandatory, necessary for big guys nowadays to be able to knock down not only the mid-range jumper, but the three-point shot. Give credit to Carter Jr. for seeing this growing trend and then working to put it into his toolkit.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Boy, they're having a good half so far offensively, shooting over 50% from the field now, trying to close the gap.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And also, the mid-range game has been working as well. They kept that as a big part of their game plan, and boy, are they being rewarded for it.
You know, when you're looking to create a culture, a championship-type culture for your team, you want guys like JB, guys that are tough, accountable, and consistent.
Here's Black taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Driving to the basket. Puts up a deep 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Butler. And that one goes long. Fires from way outside. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Orlando out in front. They lead by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of the fourth quarter. Stay with us. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Harris is out there with Jonathan Isaac. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Black. And it's Houston in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. Now, here's Wagner. Over Adebayo. And it's Wagner missing. The Heat trail by 6. Rozier looking around. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Misses the 3. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. And he drives in. Black, no good. Black's gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. Rozier the pass to Jaquez. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Here's a look at the schedule for the Magic. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. Then on Sunday, they'll face off against Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets.
And just looking ahead to what's on tap, there are a lot of winnable games for them, but you can't go into the stretch with that mentality. You've got to focus on what's in front of you and bring it every night.
And Isaac takes no time getting this shot off. He's got a lethal, quick release.
Rozier the pass to Robinson. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And that one falls for Robinson. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. Heat also with a sub. Highsmith is checked in. And so he makes both from the line. Orlando leading by 6. Suggs looking around.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Well, how about the athleticism of Jalen Suggs? I mean, I love seeing him rise up with power like he did there.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Heat shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And the Heat with some changes. Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for Jaime Jaquez. And Hero subbed in for Rozier. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. And he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Thank you, David. Oh, Butler draining the 3.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Here's De Silva, defended by Butler. Here's Carter, outside for Caldwell Pope. They set the pick. And no good. Some solid defense from Butler. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Through tight coverage, Butler knocks it down.
And Butler not afraid of having the ball in his hands in these big moments. He's the guy that you can count on to get it done in the
If y'all enjoy this, man, please like, comment, subscribe, tune in. This is Road to 1K, First World Issues, man. Best gaming channel on YouTube right now, okay? Tune in.
A three-pointer is right on target.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
Orlando leading by 6. Now Carter. Suggs in the corner. Pass to De Silva. His three-pointer's off the mark. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Here is De Silva, defended by Butler. Back to Suggs. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
Suggs adding another big play to his resume. Incredible.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter. Butler deciding where to go with it. Look at the attack of Butler in the lane.
And that's exactly why they call him Jimmy Buckets. Butler, a clutch performer, one of the best we have in the league.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he... Here's Suggs. 4-point game. Down low. Pass to De Silva. From outside, off the mark. And it's the Heat with the ball. Here's Butler. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And it's the Magic's ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Takes it inside. Suggs over to the wing. Carter sets the pick for Caldwell Pope. They get it again. Here's Bitadze. He's guarded by Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's in!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Timeout called, the Heat. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
.11 seconds left in the game. Count it!
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
And we've got a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Here's Caldwell Pope, and they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And so they foul intentionally.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Timeout called, the Heat. They trail by 4. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Well, they'll need a very quick basket out of this timeout.
Yeah, and even if they get it and then get a quick foul, I'm not sure there's enough time.
Alright, y'all, I got the next game coming on after this. Please tune in if you guys enjoy. Appreciate you guys. Like, comment, and we got Road to 1K. We got First World Issues Gaming over here. Later.
They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we present the player of the game, Jalen Suggs.